Hello everybody, it's the 20th of December today, so that means there are 5 days left till Christmas. Goodness me, I'm getting very excited now. Are you? I am. Well, today I want to tell you a story about a grumpy camel. Here's a camel, look. Sparkly and shiny and nice. Can you see him? Oh wow. Looks a bit snooty, doesn't he? Shall we hear the story of the grumpy camel? This is written by Karen Clark. Dear little one, camels are very strange looking animals with their big feet, humps on their backs and faces that can look sulky. Most camels are probably very happy, but this is a story that I wrote about a grumpy one. Clumpy was a camel. Just an ordinary camel who lived with a herd of other camels. All the other camels would sing as they went about their work for the men, but Clumpy didn't. He just could not help being a grump. The other camels had grown tired of trying to cheer him up. They tried having fun with him and helping with his work, but nothing at all made him smile. Even when they had all shared their hay with him, he just said, "Huh," and wandered off on his own. It wasn't that Clumpy wanted to be a grump. It just happened. He just was. And there was nothing anyone could do to change him. Then, one night, a very strange thing happened. The camels had been given their tea and everyone was going to sleep. Clumpy was looking up at the sky when he noticed a very bright star. It was much brighter than all the others. He sat up and stared at it. Then suddenly he became very excited and stood up and began to shout loudly. His noise woke up the men who got out of their beds to see what all the fuss was about. Clumpy waved his head about, and when the men saw the star, they too became very excited. They began to run about grabbing things and loading some of the camels up with blankets, clothes and some very special gifts. Then they each climbed on a camel. For once in his life, Clumpy did not mind the man sitting on his back. They were following the star. He smiled as they journeyed over mountains. He sang as they journeyed through deserts, and he swayed gently as they finally arrived at a little town. He could see that the star had stopped, and he could see that they were standing by a stable, and he looked closely to see why they were here. And there it was. A tiny baby, wrapped in cloth and lying in the manger. Such a small child. Clumpy wanted to look closer, and he gently tiptoed forward. The baby saw him and looked up at him. He opened and shut his big eyes, and the baby smiled. Then Clumpy began to sing a soft song to him. The baby closed his eyes and went to sleep. Then the men climbed down and went over to the baby. They knelt down and worshipped him and gave him gifts. After that, Clumpy always felt happy. He had been a very important part of something very special. He joined the other camels singing while they worked, and he never ever said, "Huh," again. Oh, I think we better put Clumpy back, hadn't we? Put him back. There we go. And here's baby Jesus, look. There's the baby that he smiled at. And they went all that way to find. Okay. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.